Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Aisha Fidanish. Today, I'm excited to introduce game FIN533, focusing on a project we call financial memory. Let's start with the core concept. Traditional investment theories can often feel abstract and disconnected from real-world decision making. Financial memory is a gamified learning tool designed to bridge the exact gap. Developed as interactive card matching game, it simplifies complex financial concepts. Players are challenged to strategically match structured asset trade and actively manage them in a dynamic formats. Moving on to our key objective, we aim to achieve three main goals. First, to enhance financial literacy. We want to transform what we usually a text-heavy curriculum into tangible, hands-on gameplay mechanics. Second, to stimulate risk versus return. The game teach player how to dynamically balance portfolios based on their immediate liquidity needs and long-term asset growth. And third, to demonstrate diversification by introduce various asset classes. Players can first-hand how to navigate real-world market volatility. Now, for who is this game built? Let's look at our target audience. Financial memory is primarily designed for a young adult and financial students. These are individuals who are just beginning to navigate the world of personal finance, asset location, and fundamental investment portfolios. By targeting this group early on, we provide them with a safe, stimulated environment to make mistakes, learn the strategies, and build the confidence they need before managing real capital in the real world.
Hi, my name is Ghanim Nahrunil bin Muhammad Yusuf. I'm from 2C. Today, I will be read to you guys the instructions on how to play the game. First, the cards are shuffled and placed face down on the table. Players are given 10,000 ringgit at the start of the game, and the player will take turns flipping over two cards. There are two pools of cards. If a player gets two or more cards in the same pool, they get bonus 300 ringgit. The game will end in 15 rounds. There are two ways to win. First, if the round finishes automatically, the player with the most money wins. Second, if either one of the player achieve 20,000 ringgit first, the player are considered the winner. If the card match for 2 rounds in a row, player will add additionally 200 ringgit. If the cards didn't match for 2 rounds in a row, they will be deducted 200 ringgit. The correct matchup card that the player will get will be put at a portfolio board. They also will be invest the card that they got. If player decided to invest, the card value will add 200 ringgit per round goes on until player win the game. And if player decided not to invest, at the end of the game, the card value will only receive 1,500 ringgit. There are 6 wild cards in the games. Each player can only withdraw 2 wild cards for the entire 15 rounds. Every bonus player receives from the match reward is counted as bonus. Every bonus that player receives from match rewards, including flipping 2 correct cards consecutively, bonus on having 2 or more cards in the same pool, and amount that the player received from the wild card are counted as bonus and will be included at the portfolio board at the end of the game.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faizril, and as you can see in the slide, our game, The cards are split into two pools to teach financial balance. Pool 1 focuses on short-term low-risk options like saving account and fixed deposit that give stable returns, while Pool 2 covers long-term high-risk options like property, gold, and shares that help beat inflation and grow wealth over time. Matching this card help players understand how different assets work and how to build a balanced real-life portfolio. In addition, by having two or more cards in the same pool, the player will earn additional of 300. To add assignment to our game, we decided to include wild cards that triggered on round 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Each player can use up to 2 wild cards per game to completely change their strategy. Cards like emergency cash and dividend payout help boost your money, while safety net protects you from mistakes and market correction lets you mess up your opponent's rhythm. We even have a reverse card that flips risk upside down, rewarding failed matches and penalizing successful ones. This teaches players how to adapt to a sudden changes and market volatility in real life.
Assalamualaikum. My name Ahmad Hassan Al-Bakri bin Muhammad Fadil and I'll be presenting for the situation for scenario 1, where both player complete all 15 rounds of the game. For player 1, the final portfolio consists of short-term bond, fixed deposit, share and a saving account. The player earn RM 1,500 from the bond, RM 3,000 from the fixed deposit, 3,000 from share, 1,500 from the saving account and a game bonus of 1,200. Player 1 also received no penalties, giving a final amount of RM 70,800. For player 2, the portfolio include property, gold and unit trust. The player earned RM 1,500 from property, 3,000 from gold and 3,000 from unit trust. In addition, player 2 received a higher game bonus of 2,500. Although player 2 had a accumulate penalty of 400, the final total was 90,000. Based on the final result, player 2 is the winner because they achieved the highest final portfolio value. This scenario demonstrates that making good investment decision, earning bonus and minimizing penalties are all important factors in achieving the best financial outcome. Next, I will present the situation for scenario 2, where the game ends as soon as player reach RM 20,000. In this example, the game finished at round 12 because player 1 reached the target first. For player 1, the portfolio consists of exchange trade fund, fixed deposit, share, saving account and gold. The player earned RM 2,400 from the fixed deposit and from the gold, RM 2,000 from share and RM 1,000 from the ETF. While the saving account was not invested, player 1 also received a game bonus of RM 2,000 but had an accumulated penalty of RM 400. Despite the penalty, the total portfolio value reached RM 20,000, meeting the winning condition. For player 2, the portfolio include property, gold and unit trust. The player earned RM 3,000 from the unit trust and received a game bonus of RM 2,500. However, both the property and gold were not invested, resulting in a final portfolio value of RM 70,600. Therefore, player 1 is declared the winner because they successfully reached the RM 20,000 target first. Even though the game was not reached at round 15, this scenario highlights the importance of making smart investment decision earlier in the game to achieve the financial goal as quickly as possible. Next, I will be presenting the challenges and limitations we face while developing our gamified personal financial planning tools. The first challenge was designing game features that are both engaging and educational. Our objective was to encourage positive financial habits such as budgeting, saving money, and improving financial literacy through the game's elements like points, badge, challenges, and leaderboards. However, this feature had to be carefully designed to ensure they rewarded responsible financial behavior instead of encouraging unhealthy financial decisions. Therefore, we focus on rewarding meaningful achievements such as reaching saving goal, managing expenses effectively, and increasing financial knowledge while keeping the game enjoyable. The second challenge was maintaining player engagement throughout all 15 rounds of the game. Memory game can become repetitive over the time, so we introduced additional features such as wildcard cards, investment opportunities, bonus reward, penalties, and multiple winning conditions. This feature encouraged players to think strategically instead of relying only on memory. For example, player must decide whether to invest their earning for higher future return or keep their current money. Wildcard cards also create unexpected situations, making every game unique and more exciting. As a result, players remain motivated while strengthening their financial decision-making skill. The final challenge was ensuring the accuracy of all financial calculations. Since the game is based on personal financial planning, every calculation involving starting capital, investment return, bonus, penalties, and the RM20,000 winning target had to be accurate and consistent. Even a smaller error could affect fairness and confuse player. We carefully test the calculation to ensure that they reflect realistic financial principles while maintaining balance and enjoyable gameplay. In conclusion, this challenge helped us improve both the educational value and the gameplay experience, resulting in a financial planning tool that is engaging, fair, and effective. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Zohelmi, and I will talk about what lesson can we learn from this game. First of all, the power of compounding. If player invest and acquire card early grants, they will grant a recurring 200 per round, which eventually outpaces the stated 1,500 endgame lump sum. In real life, this teaches us that entering the market early allows compound interest to maximize wealth over time. Next, generating passive cash flow. The dividend payout will card rewards player with 120 ringgit for every asset currently held in their portfolio. This highlights the value of investing in dividend-paying stock or rental properties that generate regular passive income rather than relying solely on asset price appreciation. For third one is establishing an emergency fund. The emergency cash mechanic allow player to quickly liquidate a portfolio asset to the bank for immediate funds. This emphasizes the reward necessity of maintaining liquid saving, so you do not have to disrupt long-term investment during financial crises. Utilizing financial insurance. The safety net will protect players from being penalized for consecutive wrong moves. In personal finance, this underscores the role of insurance policy, which absorbs sudden loss and prevent unexpected mistake or accident from wiping out your saving. For the last one is adapting to market volatility. Sudden wildcard like market correction and reverse completely shift the game's environment and rules. This serves as a reminder that economic markets are unpredictable, and real-life investors must stay flexible, manage their emotion, and adapt their strategy when conditions change.
Hello everyone, my name is Hari Mustaqim and today I will be presenting area of success. First of all, financial memory teach us real-world diversification. The game split card into short-term and long-term pools. After that, financial memory also introduced different asset classes. Players get familiar with various ways to invest money, including fixed deposit, shares, bond, gold, and rental property. After that, it is also highlight a risk versus reward. Players must make a strategic choice after every match. After that, emphasize strategy over luck. The game shows that successful investing requires forward thinking and careful planning rather than just relying on good luck. And finally, prepares player for market volatility. The game forces players to adapt to sudden changes, teaching them the importance of financial safety nets.
To summarize, our game Financial Memory show that learning about personal finance do not have to be boring. By using gamification, player can understand investment concept in a fun and interactive way. Throughout the game, players learn about different investment options, portfolio diversification, and the importance of balancing risk and return. The rewards, penalties, and white card features also represent real-life financial situations, helping players think carefully before making decisions. Last but not least, we hope this game can improve financial literacy and encourage students and young adults to make smarter financial and investment decisions in the future.